Hello and welcome back to my channel, everybody. My name is Summer and welcome to my channel, Vibely. So today we are going to get the daily guidance for you for Wednesday. So if you want a personal reading, check out my description box below. I have very accommodating prices and readings. Other than that, join the Vibely community. I am going to do a special for the last half of September where you can join the Vibely community for $5.99 for the month of October, but that's only going to last for a few days. So get it now and enjoy all of the uploads that will be personalized for you. Without further ado, let's get started for your guidance for Wednesday. So I've already pre-shuffled. I will shuffle again. Excuse my little flyaways. I guess I'm going to take off and fly today. All right, let's see here. One more shuffle. Here we go. Okay, so I heard for some of you that your throat chakra could be blocked. But in layman's terms, this means you are wanting to say something to someone. Someone is wanting to say something to you, and they're having trouble coming up with the words or coming up with the courage to say something to you. This is your message, your recognition to go ahead and say it, because time is of the essence, and the longer you wait, the harder it's going to get, and the harder it's going to be for this person to receive it in a good light. Okay, so let's get started. What is coming for you? Let me turn it the other way. Actually, yeah, that's better. Okay, now it's upright. What is coming for you for Wednesday? What is your daily guidance? What does the collective need to hear? Let's go. Of course, this is for all signs, so take what resonates, leave the rest. One flipped over. That kind of resonates with the message. Queen of Swords. Somebody wanting to, this symbolizes someone that has had a lot of experience. They may come off as bitter and short with their words. However, this is more of somebody that's like been widowed, or not necessarily has to be a widow, but someone that is speaking from a life of experience, hardships, doing things on their own, a single mother, a single person that just doesn't tolerate BS. And it's because she's gone through so many hardships and experience that she knows, what is real, what is fake, what is, she kind of just speaks her truth. So this could be someone really wanting, this could symbolize you as the Queen of Swords. Somebody's scared to come to you because they're scared your words will be cutting and short. And they know you don't tolerate BS. On the other hand, this could be this person wanting to come to you, but they're still in a defensive type of energy, and their words may be short. Their words may come off a little defensive, or just kind of cold and short, but still wanting to give you a truth of a situation. I feel like they may even want to tell you you're full of BS, but we'll see. Let's see what other things can come up. They are wanting to bring something to light, though. There's a big light in this imagery. I see also in this energy that they kind of want to take up for themselves, in a sense, also like bring some sort of truth that you are getting the wrong impression of them, or you have the wrong idea of them. They're kind of wanting to clear the air in that sense of, they don't want you to view them like that. And they feel like you're getting the wrong idea, the wrong impression. Yes, the judgment call. This is also wanting them to bring a truth to you that they judged you wrong. They perceived you wrong. And it's almost like they are seeing a truth in a situation that, so the Empress indicates that this person highly values you. An Empress is almost like a goddess in somebody's eyes. They have the ability to create just about anything they want, they desire, and they do it with a finesse. This person is beautiful. This person is fertile. This person is a motherly energy, the knower of all, the knowing of all beings, the creator of life, and almost the creator of, see how it's a very, she's very feminine, has very feminine goddess-like qualities. She's the one that is like a catch. This is how this person, may view you and have viewed you in the past. And I feel like someone possibly interfered with the way this person viewed you. And it kind of gave them a tainted vision of you, and to which that they no longer felt this energy towards you or saw you in this Empress light, and felt like they can no longer create with you. But here with the Queen of Swords, something has come to light. A truth has been kind of spilled out to them, a recognition of some sort, that they are, they're recognizing your light. They're recognizing that maybe I judged you wrong. And I want to tell you kind of the truth. I want to bring this truth to you that, I did see a bad version of it. And half of it was chatter in my ear and someone trying to portray you in a bad light. But the other part was me kind of creating a story in my head that you weren't this person. So I had the capability to feel some sort of way about you so I could disconnect, to feel some sort of tainted energy, like you are not this person that I thought you were. You are not my one. You are not this ultimate other soulmate part that I thought you were, this kind of perfect essence, it was tainted. But the other part I'm taking, there's two parts. Sorry, I keep kind of getting mixed up with the words. I'm trying to explain it a little bit better, but half of it was someone tainting their imagery of you. And the other half of them wanted to believe it so they could get over this, so they could get over you, so they didn't think about you in the same way, so it was easier for them to detach from you. But now they're kind of seeing it, that it was all a facade. You are that person. You were never that person. So they're mad at themselves, and they're mad at listening to the other person, because it's almost like manipulation in a form. And they want to kind of confess to you in a way. Is it going to come out that way as a full confession, apology? No. It's going to come out in a short, kind of cold, response or message or truth. But that's the only way they really know how to communicate. They know that they want to communicate, but they don't know how to do it from a loving standpoint. But they are going to bring you some sort of truth. Even if it's small and cold, I can't fudge the messages. That's just what's coming out. Okay, let's see if we can get anything else. Yep, Page of Wands. Small message, small offer. So this message of recognition or a truth, and I don't necessarily see an apology. Whatever this message is coming for you, I do see it's going to be kind of short, distant, cold, defensive, but it's still going to be truthful. The way, just kind of their thoughts and what kind of happened. So in a sense, it's going to be an apology, but it's not going to be like, I'm sorry type of apology, but you're going to be able to read between the lines. And what this Page of Wands is saying is, yes, you're going to get that message, that offer of like peace offering, the olive branch, you know, but it's not going to be exactly what you want, is what this is saying. Small offer, they're looking your way, but it's not going to be exactly what you want, what you expected. It's not going to be some, you know, fairy tale of them riding in on a horse. I love you with playing an 80s song on the radio. However, this is your soulmate. They've had to make a choice between you and someone else. For some of you, this could be another person that they were seeing, but for some of you, this is simply that they're choosing to see the truth. They're choosing to go back and see you as how they once saw you. And I feel like that's not just them deciding, that's them seeing the truth for their own self. And it's them choosing between you, either the person that they're seeing or the person that told them the wrong information. This is also, I feel like, them kind of looking at themselves in the mirror and kind of, you know, seeing their own ways of how they trick themselves. It's like you, whoa, just a lot of messages at once. Hold on. For one, I see you guys mirroring each other. And you don't even realize, I think you guys had some sort of indication. And this could be your person or your situation. And the way you'll know is because when you guys were together, a lot of the same stuff happened to you at the same time or within like a few days, a week, or a month of each other. This is how people mirror each other. The same situations happen. And then what happens is projection onto each other. Your inner desires, your inner fears, you start projecting it outward and making that other person kind of intuitively manifest it to actually happen. Now, secondly, this is the person looking in the mirror at themselves and realizing, you know, in some way they have their self to blame because they didn't see themselves and how they can easily be swayed, how they listen to others instead of themselves. It's almost like this person kind of not has low self-esteem, but always second guesses themselves. And in a sense, that is low self-esteem. Because someone that is confident within themselves is confident within their decisions. They're confident within their own thoughts, ideas, and ways of seeing things and decisions. This person, I feel like, is seeing how they have let things slip away or go away in their life, or just kind of a pattern of listening to other people instead of doing what they wanted to do. But it does speak of emotions. This does speak of them recognizing you as their soul when they look at the mirror. You know, they've taken a look at everything that's happened. And I feel like they've made a decision. And it's funny because if it's someone that is dealing with seeing another person, look how different the two of these people are that they are seeing. One is like this beautiful goddess with the crown, and this one is just like resting bitch face. No, this one is like just kind of the opposite. I see jealousy. I see them looking at each other with bitterness. But this one is smug in a sense where it's like, I know the truth. You know the truth that this person is mine. And we're supposed to be together, so I'm not worried. This person looks upset and kind of sad and bitter in the fact that, yeah, I know. And I know this is leaving me. I know that I've known the truth this whole time, but I feel like they were trying everything they could to keep this situation going, and it's not going. It's not going. They were trying to get this person to start a new beginning with them, and they're recognizing that it's not possible because this person still has feelings for you. Yeah, with this King of Cups, your person that is going to talk with you that you've had conflict with is coming into a more balanced energy. And I feel like that's because they are mirroring you. So you could say even you've come into a balanced energy. This person is finally not letting their emotions run them. They're not going to, this is someone who wants to be a father, wants to be head of household, wants to be, this is somebody that is very considerate, creative, but also someone who runs the family and has a high enough intellect and kind of like that wise father that when they speak calmly and coolly. Like even in chaos, they are just sit there and they're cool, calm, and collective because they have learned to manage their emotions. They've learned to manage their excessive energy. They've brought everything full circle, and now they know this is a masculine type of energy that knows. And this person wants to be there for you. Everything's with this with this planet. Retrograde is over and it's went direct. And I feel like that's as soon as it went direct, this person started getting in this energy of this is someone also who is a very good listener. They don't just sit and listen and let one thing go in one ear and then out the other. They listen. And they are very empathetic to emotions. But this is someone that's wanting to create with you. This is someone that's wanting to be there with you, for you, and wants to create a new future with you, with their soulmate. That's awesome. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. And then, of course, the King of Cups is a Piscean energy, or not Piscean, a water energy, but I do feel like there's a Piscean type of energy here, or I wouldn't have said it. So as of for now, they are kind of, as of today's energy, they're kind of looking like what they lost, what time they've lost. And everything that has went wrong in their life are all these cups that have dropped over, things that they've lost, and like looking out sad and remembering someone when they look at the moon. And looking at the moon is also looking at their own things that they have hidden from themselves, the things that they've been lying to themselves about. But ultimately, this is an energy of being in a type of sad, regretful type of energy and thinking about what they've lost. And there's only a few cups that are still standing within the midst of everything falling down, that they are failing to see that they could go and pick up and fix and walk into an anew. That's just the reality of this energy is, I'm sad about what's happened and everything that's went wrong. And I know that there's still opportunities standing, but I'm just going to sit here and be sad about it. So it's almost like a self-sabotage type of energy. So you've come into balance, but have you really, if you're letting these things slip you by? And then the last two pieces of energy we have for you guys is them, still trying to just focus on their own financial situation, their own financial security. And I feel like they're even procrastinating using this as their reasoning of why they're not fully coming forward, even though we see they will be in a very, this is just like them. This is not them fully coming back. This is them taking ownership in a small sort of token sense of way. But this does show that they are, you know, even though they're not coming to fix the problem or whatever that means, this is them at least putting some energy towards something positive and not indulging in negative, lower vibrational energies. This is them focusing on what they have created, what they're working on, saving their money and their finances, and kind of looking at their financial situation in a new sort of way. I feel like this is them getting into this energy of having a new idea, almost like a new goal that they want to achieve. And this is in the finance sector. This is them having this idea, you know what? I'm going to go work hard. I'm going to go work overtime because I'm creating a savings, even a savings account, a second savings account, a new savings account that no one knows anything about. And I'm going to save. I'm going to work. And then I'm going to take stock and think about things, and then I'm going to see if I can move forward. But for now, this is them focusing on that energy. A small peace token, a truce, some recognition towards you that I viewed you wrong, I judged you wrong, you know, that type of thing. And then I'm going to go work on me and my financial stability. Small token, okay? But this is what's coming for you for Wednesday, or the energy that's coming into your sector for the general collective. I hope this helps. Let me know if it does. If it doesn't, leave your comments in the description box below. But if not, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace and love. Bye.